We welcome you back inside the Cook Center. It feels like 6 degrees outside, Noah, but inside things are heating up. We had to wait a little extra while. Storm's getting in our way, but it is finally time for some MNU Pioneer basketball. Today, it's the very talented, nationally ranked Graceland Yellow Jackets taking on your MNU Pioneers in a big need of a win today, Noah. You excited for this one?
Man, this one's going to be a super good matchup between two talented teams. You're seeing both kind of styles. Well, they want to play fast. They want to be physical on defense. We'll just see who comes out on top. It's who can play their game without trying to take over the other. We'll see here.
Exactly. I believe there are a couple of keys to this game, but there's a key player that is not out there for Graceland.
Yeah.
Cole Bowen.
Yeah, reigning, defending player of the year. Probably going to get it again the way he's been having a season. We're going to go quickly into our intros here with a prayer, national anthem, and starting lineups. Then we'll go over our starting lineups and keys to the game right afterwards.
And now for today's starting lineups. First for Graceland University. Starting at guard, 5'8" graduate from Ocala, Florida, number 1, Aaron James Jr. At the other guard, 5'10" graduate from Lincoln, Nebraska, number 3, Carson Bush. At the other guard, a 6'5" senior from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 5, Micah Lambert. At the other guard, 6-foot sophomore from Monterey, Iowa, number 11, Josh Sanderson. And at forward, 6'7" senior from Independence, Missouri, number 33, Rudy Hernandez. Graceland is coached by Todd Lorenzen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Pioneers. Starting at guard, the 6'2" junior from Boston, Massachusetts, number 3, Malachi Bryant. At the other guard, 6'2" freshman from Dallas, Texas, number 10, Uriah Butte. At the other guard, 6'4" junior from Lenexa, Kansas, number 12, Isaiah Cole. At the other guard, 6'5" senior from Lenexa, Kansas, number 15, Landon Waller. And at forward, 6'7" senior from Olathe, Kansas, number 35, Caden Caverline.
So there's your starting lineups for Graceland and MNU getting ready. Coach Hepp going with the usual starting 5 here in this one. Malachi Bryant and Butte at the guards. Leading the front court, Landon Wagler and Isaiah Cole. The forwards, Caden Caberline, the big man in the middle.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. We know Graceland just wants to get into the paint, get into the free throw line. So It's going to be, can the Pioneers stop them? Can their gaps be good enough for them to push them by the ball out and force them to take a couple threes? Now, Graceland does have some really good shooters.
Yep.
That's the other part. Going to have to make a miss, but Pioneers cannot just let them get to the free throw line.
One of those great shooters is Carson Bush. With the absence of Cole Bowen, he's going to be their leading scorer in this one, averaging 14.7 points a game. He's 44% from three. The Yellow Jackets win the tip, and we are underway. Bit of an odd start time today, 2:30 Central Time because of the storm this weekend. Hopefully everyone is staying safe and staying warm, maybe cozied up by a fireplace, enjoying some hoops. What's better than that?
Nothing. Honestly, there's really nothing. I mean, even if you're at work, just turn it on, you know?
Just put it up on your phone. Don't let your boss see you. Rooney Hernandez with the first bucket, a fadeaway.
Early on, both teams switching everything. So there's going to be a lot of mismatches to deal with.
Another key to this game, Noah, is going to be the rebound differential. Graceland out-rebounds their opponent by nearly 10-plus a game.
Yeah.
38-28 in the rebound advantage. And MNU is not going to survive if those numbers are put up in this one today.
There's a reason this is a top 20 team here in the Cook Center, because they don't turn over the ball, they rebound it well, and they get to the free throw line a lot. Those are keys to success for any team.
Cole driving baseline, kicks to Wagler at the free throw line. Jump stops, kick out to Bryant. He'll try from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Bush. This Graceland defense is really strong, allowing only 68 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get a quick stoppage of play here.
Yeah, I never want to see that so early in the game, a non-contact injury.
Oh, no. That is Rooney Hernandez on this close sideline here.
Thankfully, he's able to get up. Hernandez is really dominant big for them. He gets a lot of their rebounds, and you just never want to see that for anybody.
So he's going to head back to the locker room on his own power, hoping that he heals up. A little bit of a lighter crowd on hand today because of the odd start time.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll be back in the Cook Center this Saturday playing host to Missouri Baptist. So big game this upcoming Saturday, 31st. Don't want to miss that one. This is a big stretch of season for the Pioneers coming up. They're going to get Wagler with that foul.
Man, and just a not smart play there by Wagler. You know that you want Lambert to shoot the ball, and he's playing off of him, but then he jumps into him because he expects him to kind of shoot that. But, man, you already had him in the right position. Don't go foul.
Here's a three-pointer, no good, but a nice offensive rebound and throws it off the back of Wagler. Heads-up play from Lambert. Graceland will get a fresh shot clock. Lambert just kind of came out of nowhere on that one. Just great hustle.
Yeah, good play by the smart veteran player for the Graceland.
Yeah, this is a team with a lot of seniority, a couple graduate students. They are buying in to Todd Lawrence's system. There's a nice bucket from Aaron James Jr. Boutte driving inside on the baseline, and the Pioneers are on the board. Kind of the opposite of seniority, Boutte. The redshirt freshman has stepped up in such a huge way for Coach Adam Heffner.
Freshman of the year right here, possibly.
Can he do it again? Cannot get the bucket, but he'll get fouled, and Boutte is heading to the free throw line.
Such a good player. He attacks the rim exceptionally well for anybody on our team, and when he's going hot, it's hard to stop him.
Yeah. Knocks down the first. Like I said earlier, the Pioneers in a huge stretch of the season right now. They're currently 10th in the conference. They have a 5-6 conference record, but they have 4 crucial games after this one. They go to Baker, which is a team, obviously, the rivalry game. And then it's also really big. They're really close in terms of the standings. Baker and MNU are neck and neck, kind of around that. Are they going to get into the conference tournament? Are they not? Might be one and not the other. It could be a huge game to decide that.
And you know, I mean, it's 3 games from third place. Missouri Valley right now in third, and with 8-4 record, 2.5 really. If you win this game, you get 2 games on them. So, I mean, this next 4-game stretch is a doable stretch.
Yep. Boutte, great hands, taking that pass away. He'll kick it out to Wagler. Kind of has to save it from going out of bounds. He'll swing it back around to Boutte. He'll drive. Playing tough. What a bucket for Boutte. He's got all 5 for MNU here.
Yeah, Carter Bush, like we said, an elite three-point shooter. But you want to attack him on the defensive end. He doesn't have the size or the quick footwork to move with anybody on our team.
Here's James. A kick out. 3 from Lambert is good. Absolutely no one around him. Graceland back up on top.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Coach Epps speaks, you know, driver, player, sniper, but all these players are college basketball players. They're going to hit an open shot.
Finding Wagler inside, tried to find Zay. And that'll be an MNU turnover. Looks like Graceland playing the zone early on defense. What do you think of that?
Yeah, interesting call by Graceland. It's going to force MNU to shoot some outside shots, which we've seen be really very inconsistent for the Pioneers. There's been games early in the season where the Pioneers shoot 50% from the three-point line, but we've seen them recently also shoot about 10%. So it's which Pioneers are you going to get? They're going to challenge them early.
Good sign for the Yellow Jackets. Rooney Hernandez, who went down earlier in the game, is checked back in. There's a great shot from Camille Domingo.
Yeah, just too easy of a bucket. Caden Caron's got to be more physical down there. I know he plays a lot of minutes, but you're going to have to put some pressure on this Graceland offense.
Caberline is going to give Brian a screen. He'll pull up from 20. That's good. Way too good of a shooter to leave him open on that one.
Yeah, he's such a good shooter in the mid-range. That's his spot. If you're going to let him get to that spot, he's going to kill you every time.
Driving inside is a Marion Ellis. He's going to get fouled on the shot.
Foul number 10, Uriah Boutte. That's his first.
And they're going to call it on Uriah Boutte. His hands are down, so he gets caught up in that ball. And to them, that's going to be an easy call. I'm not sure there's a lot of contact, but when you're underneath the paint, you're in the restricted zone, you have to put your hands up. You have to jump. It's just a rule now in the NEI, and that's an easy call if you're a ref.
Elliot Mulgren going to check in for Wagler, try to get a little bit more size on the court. He's got a taller body.
Yeah, they're playing 2 bigs. We got to play 2 bigs as well. Elliot able to stretch the floor as well, so can they get him going offensively? That'd be huge inside this zone.
Ellis knocks them both down. Graceland with a 4-point advantage 4 minutes into this game. Caberline dribbling around, gets into the paint, goes up strong. What a finish!
Man, a lot of contact there. But the big man goes up and finishes after nobody can help him out. You love to see that out of your senior 5-man.
Caden Caberline, the local hometown kid. He's been at MNU his whole collegiate career. What a shot from Aaron James on the inside. Just the hometown hero with it again.
A lot of 2-hand contact there. Wow. There it is.
It's a foul. Hernandez shows a little bit of frustration, and Caberline will go to the charity stripe.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, they implemented the 2-hands rule at the NAI level, and it was something they were calling every time. You didn't have to even push them. As long as you're making contact with 2 hands, it was a foul. Now we're kind of seeing they might let them play a little bit out here.
Substitution for the Pioneer, number 33, Elijah Ross. Also checking in number 20, Makai Blakeney.
So a much bigger lineup for the Pioneers here as Elijah Voss and Makai Blakeney come into the game. So they got 3 big men Blakeney playing the 3, which is his natural position when he came from Highland Community College, but hasn't played this year for the Pioneers.
Caberline can't find the nylon on the free throws. So it'll be Graceland basketball here. Gets it inside to Domingo. Matched up with Elijah Voss. He's been a great tool off the bench in recent games.
Yeah, they switched him out of the starting lineup, and it's been successful for him.
Three-pointer from Hernandez is no good. And they say he was last touched by a Marion Ellis.
Yeah, we didn't have that view up here apparently because that didn't look like it from here, but that's going to do it for the first 5 minutes. We're going to go into media here in the Cook Center. Your score, Graceland Yellow Jackets, not Red Jackets, 13-9. Just a quick timeout here in the media 13-9, 4-point lead for Graceland. Both teams shooting it efficiently, just have more opportunities on their side with a little old board and a couple free throws for Graceland, so they got caught out to an early lead, but the Pioneers got to get hot from the outside. That's the big part. If they're going to play a little bit of the zone, they're going to be super gap heavy. Somebody's got to hit a three here soon.
Looks like Graceland's matching up in the man defense on this possession. Let's see what Hepker. See they drew up anything for a man. Mulgren's got it outside. Giving it back to Bryant. He'll get a screen. A same mid-range shot. Malachi Bryant hits it again. 2 for 2 from that spot.
It's just too easy. I mean, he walked into his favorite spot on the court. What do you expect if you're the Graceland Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, and you saw the defender trying to fight over the screen. Just couldn't get there in time. Great screen from Caden. There's a 3 from Ellis. Left it short. Great box out by Caberline. Get the rebound, too.
You'd love to see that if you're Hepker. Ball bounce on a rebound. I mean, that just means you guys are doing an elite job boxing out.
Especially against this team that is so good at rebounding. Again, they get 10 more rebounds than their opponent on average each game. This is going to be of extreme importance to box out heavily in this one.
This is where the Pioneers have struggled so far this year. B.O.B. This is usually where Hepker has a lot of success. Just like that, where Elliot Mogan's open shot gets blocked. Wow.
Great block. Had 3 defenders coming up to swat that one away. I didn't even see who got the contact.
I'm not sure. There might have been 3 with the block, but Pioneers have to be better on those design plays.
Looks like that one was tipped by the Pioneers. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball.
And it's a very quiet gym, so you can hear about every play call from every coach here. You can yell out every bench, chant, whatever you want to do.
Right. Means they can hear us too.
That's probably true.
Gotta be a little bit more careful.
We'll have to, not harp on the ref as much up here today. Right. Let's try to be nice.
They'll try another one, but Hernandez's 3 won't go. Some early struggles for the Yellow Jackets from beyond the arc. How about another mid-range from Bryant? No good.
You want that shot if you're Malachi Bryant back because he's going to hit that a lot of times.
It's a great take. Driving inside is Ellis, and Mulgren had his hands down. That's going to be a foul.
He claimed it. He's like, yeah, now I got him a little bit, but it's a good foul. You want to send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2 points.
Ellis is 73% free throw shooter. He's made 2 already in this one. And drills that one. Boutte is going to check back in after hitting the bench for a couple minutes. Checking in for his good buddy Mulgren. Always see them hanging out together, studying together in Campus Center. Those two are tight.
Freshman, redshirt freshman, you know, you get to be around the same guys. You take them under his wing. Both of these guys have been in the gym a lot as well, so that's good to see.
Voss able to track that one down, give it to Bryant, and the Pioneers going to try to go quick before Graceland gets set on defense. They're back in the zone. You got Caberline. He's going to reject the screen, try another mid-range, just rims out.
Man, good shot.
Bryant trying to get that one, still fighting for it, still in bounds. I think Bryant wants a foul or a tripping or something. He's not going to get it. It'll be Graceland basketball.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact over there on the side.
Yeah.
But nothing called. And you see right there, he just kind of pushes him with his hip, and refs let it go.
All 5 starters back on the court for MNU. Bit of a mass substitution there on that one. Here's Carson Bush. Driving inside on Zay. That's hard to do. Such a good defender, Isaiah Cole. Able to contest that shot. Caberline at the top of the key. Going to give it to Wagler. He'll try from the wing. Good! And the foul!
Huge shot by Landon Wagler. And that puts the Pioneers tied up for the first time this game. Well, look at this shot right here. Just hits him on the wrist. Really easy call. Landon Wagler says, why not?
Absolutely pure from Landon Wagler.
And he's been so good for the Pioneers this year as a first-year senior transfer. I mean, he shoots it very well from the outside, and he's been able to be very capable on the rebounding end as well.
Landon Wagler, the next Harlem Globetrotter, with a 4-point shot right there, and the Pioneers take the lead. That one's going to be foul on the floor. A lot of contact, a lot of whistles early in this game. 4 team fouls for both sides. But they've been distributed between the players. No one in any real foul trouble yet.
No.
Now it's the Pioneers matching up in the 2-3 zone. They got Bush at the free throw line, trying to go up against Caberline. Summers was cutting in, but it's going to be denied. And here comes Boutte the other way. Finds Caberline on the inside. Kick out to Wagler. Just a bit strong on the 3. Caberline gets the rebound, though. Matched up with Hernandez. It's a great shot. The right hook just could not get it to fall. And James stops on a dime, kicks it back out to Hernandez. Thinks better of that 3. Looks like the Pioneers kind of wanted to dare him to shoot. And probably shouldn't be daring him that much anymore after that 3.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 from the outside. He's still a college basketball player, even if he's not a great from the outside.
Boutte responds with a 3 of his own from the corner. Lamberth and Boutte trading daggers.
So how about that? 2 teams who really just want to get to the rim and try to, dish back out. Just shooting a couple threes from the outside. No, not inside out. And both hitting well.
Hernandez getting physical with Caberline. And now they're going to get Bryant on the call there.
Interesting call. He's going to say that Malachi Bryant ran through him here. Let's see here. It's such a tough call. I mean, you have to call something, no doubt. But you can see they're both being physical, fighting for the ball in that position. I don't know if you can call that as a ref, but it does get called either way.
Blocked by Blakeney. Here comes Boutte the other way. What a finish. What a great sequence for the Pioneers. Now up by 3 as we approach the halfway point of half number 1.
Absolutely huge to go by 3, get some momentum in this quiet Cook Center today.
I was going to say, you could hear Coach Hepker voice his frustrations with how quiet it's been in here.
Foul number 5, Garrett Redwine. That's his first 16th foul.
And already 16 fouls for the Pioneers, so Graceland will be having free throws the rest of the way out on the next foul. There's a 3 from James. A bit strong, but a nice rebound by Marion Ellis. And he's able to put it back, too. Great sequence for the big man. Kai Blakeney finds Zay on the inside. Mismatch, but James just tears it out of his hands.
Yeah, I got to keep that ball high if you're Isaiah Cole. Don't bring it back down.
Tries to go coast to coast, couldn't get it. Summers tries a shot, but it's rejected by the Pioneers. Almost miscommunication there. A kick to Redwine. Boutte in the corner. Nice shot fake. Driving inside. Now pulls up from the second hash. And that's going to be an over the back on Makai Blakeney.
Yeah, and that's going to push us into our second meet of the game. We're 10 minutes in. Your score 20-19. Pioneers take the lead after a couple big possessions here in the Cook Center. Back here in the Cook Center, your score 20-19. And the Pioneers are up by 1 halfway through. Graceland at the free throw line with a chance to tie it, take the lead as well. But the Pioneers have done what they've wanted offensively and defensively. Other than the yellow boards and the second chance points, it's been exactly what the Pioneers have hoped for.
Yeah, you're right, Noah. They've been able to hit some shots from outside. Malachi Bryant with some big mid-range buckets. Uriah Boutte is kind of taken over as well, already in double digits for him.
Yeah, we knew this game. Malachi Bryant and Uriah Boutte were going to do their thing. That's been kind of the thing all year with them. They can get to the paint and score, but who's going to step up for the Pioneers to take that next step so they can beat a number 20 ranked team in the nation? That's yet to be seen.
Someone is going to need to step up. Just who will that be? Could it be this man, Landon Wagler? Or Makai Blakeney? He's going to dish it to Boutte. Now he drives with his left hand. Going to kick it back out.
Under 5 seconds.
Going to pull up from 3, just a bit short. It's a great defensive possession for Graceland, just not allowing anything inside, really.
Yeah.
Both teams kind of daring the other one to shoot from the outside. Oh, a great spin move, but could not get the left-handed layup. Caberline going to take his chance to drive now.
And get into an action here. It's been very slow, one methodical move at a time.
Looks like they're going to get a jump ball on that one. They'll stay on this end. Elijah Voss will check back in.
Just 14 seconds of the shot clock, so they got to be smart. Get into an action, play .5 basketball, see if you can get something up before then.
Trying to create a shot for Wagler. No good, but Boutte, what a strong rebound. Bryant will try from 3. That's no good. Now Voss is going to fight for the rebound. They're going to call a foul. It's going to go against Michael Lamberth of Graceland. Great hustle from the Pioneers on that sequence. Offensive rebounds from Boutte and Voss.
Yeah, Voss gets the tip out at first to get it in and then gets the second one. That's what you love to see out of a guy off the bench. Just come in and give us some energy, make some big plays. It doesn't have to be scoring.
Got the chance to talk with Elijah Voss last week, kind of how the season's been going for him. He is just so full of energy.
Yes.
Like you said, he's very excited. He wants to win so badly. Nearly had that 3 fall, just a bit strong. James driving inside. And Mogren tries to save it from going out.
Yeah, great hustle.
It'll still be yellow jacket ball, though.
Checking in for Graceland, Carson Bush.
Bush back into the game. Like I said, he's a great player, but in my opinion, he's a disadvantage for them, especially when he's guarding Malachi Bryant, who's so good offensively, and he just can't stick one-on-one with him and Uriah Boutte. And man, we'll see how long he gets it tonight, but in my opinion, it's not going to be very long. At least he's going to be short.
He's going to get the ball off the screen. Try a 3. It's good. What a shot from Carson Bush. That's why he's getting minutes, though.
Yeah, maybe I spoke a little too early here. We know what he can do offensively. It's just whether he can do that defensively as well.
Caberline pulls up from 10 feet and gets it to fall. Pioneers hanging around. Just a 2-point game in this one. 7 minutes left in half number 1. Hernandez will try another 3. No good. He has not been able to find his shot so far. Bryant driving all the way. What a pretty finish. The Bostonian up to a half dozen.
Tied up here, 24-24 all. That's so good by Malachi Bryant.
Bush will try again. Step back. Didn't get anything. Rebounded by Caden Caberline. Just swing it around. 5-out offense. Tries to go up strong.
Yep.
And it was off of Caden Caberline's leg. That's a great defensive effort from Trey Summers.
And now we're starting to see both teams, or at least the Pioneers for sure, starting to drive hard to the basket. That's what you wanted to see this game. So less ISO ball and let's move the ball around and get just a good easy turn off a screen or something.
Here's Summers. Made the stop on defense. He'll kick out to Ellis, trying a 3. It's good. What a shot from Marion Ellis. That's the thing, because Graceland is so good inside. If they can also hit the 3, it's going to be really tough for the Pioneers to have to choose one to stop on defense. Bryant, again from mid-range, couldn't find that one. Ball is still in bounds, and Hernandez is able to get it. Voss showing frustration. Kick out to Bush. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebounded by Summers. Not really anyone there for the Pioneers.
Nobody guarded him on a three-point shot. Nobody back to rebound.
Swinging it out to Hernandez. Working on Voss. Has the size advantage. Kick out to Ellis. He'll try another 3. Too strong. Mogren with a nice strong rebound. So that defensive miscue doesn't come back to haunt the Pioneers. Voss will try from the wing. Got it to go. The Elijah Voss ties things up with a nice shot from beyond the arc.
Snow 2-2-1 making an appearance here in the Cook Center. You knew he could get hot any time, and he has so far in that one shot. But I love the energy. Like you said, it's not just the shooting. It's been the offensive glass. It's been the talking on defense. He's been a big part so far this game.
Hernandez tries another one. No good. He's really trying to get hot. Now 0-4 from beyond the arc for him.
And it's hard to shoot your way out of a slump. I'll tell you that.
Gives it to Caberline. Boutte going to take the screen. Get to the elbow. 10 seconds to shoot. Bryant will try again from mid-range. No good. But Voss with a great rebound, fresh 20. Mogren from NBA range. Bank is not open on that 3.
That is not the shot you want. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock, and you just force up something. going to be so much better, and that's going to be use it or lose it timeout by Graceland with 4:10 left. It's tied here in the Cook Center, 27 all as we head into the break.
Welcome back inside the Cook Center. 4:10 left in half number one of game one of our doubleheader today. Got them switched up a little bit. The men taking action first this time. Ladies will tip off at 4:30. Don't want to miss that game.
No.
Lady Pioneers are playing so hot right now.
Yeah, 5-game win streak, and they're going to hold you to under 40. It's unbelievable to watch.
Yeah.
The physicality on defense, the intensity. Hopefully the guys can pull one out here. We can get a clean sweep against Graceland before they get back on the road.
Be huge. Remember last year, this game against Graceland here was on senior day, and senior Gary Clay in fitting fashion hit the dagger in the last minute to win that one.
How could you forget?
Special game. That clinched the number 4 seed for the Pioneers, which gave us home field advantage for the first round of conference.
And it's still very much in play so far this season if they can win a couple games here in a row.
Cole trying to work inside. He'll kick it out to Bryant.
2 hands. Thank you. It's got to be called way earlier in my opinion. Sorry, the coach in me is just upset here. They're just letting him just be all over him, bang with him. He's I mean, you got to call that much earlier, but if the refs are going to let you play physical, you better be ready when you check in the game.
Just need to watch yourself next time you get down there on the sideline. We're casting the game from the sideline again.
Yeah, it happened already this year. Almost happened again. I was almost down in the shot clock with you. So.
Oh, shoot. Caberline going to try a 3, just a bit short, but a great rebound from Blakeney. Just went up too fast. Didn't quite have his bearings.
Yeah, just turn around. You're so open, but he doesn't know that there's no defender around him. He just kind of shucks one up.
He'll learn, that's a learning experience from Blakeney.
Yep.
He's got a lot of talent. Hernandez is going to drive inside, pass it to Summers. He'll try a 3. Too strong. Zay with the rebound. Now Bryant all the way to the hoop. Who's going to stop that man?
Yeah, he's had a couple of struggles from the mid-range the last couple of shots, which is uncharacteristic, but he's like, you know what? I don't need to shoot the mini. Let's just get all the way there, get to the rim, and he finishes one strong.
Carson Bush trying to do the same. Working on Zay.
Yeah.
Great defense.
I don't know if that's the shot you want if you're Graceland against Isaiah Cole.
Yeah. An elite defender. Kick out to Wagler. He'll try another 3. Just a bit short.
Good idea there, but probably not the best shot. There's so much shot clock left. Pioneers need to get great shots against a good team like this.
It's Hernandez. Still with the ball on Caberline. Going to try a shot, and it rattles home.
Obviously, Hernandez has some kind of green light here.
Yeah.
He's been chucking up some three-pointers, going ISO ball right there. So
Hernandez has taken 8 shots in this game.
Man, that's not the guy I would have suspected to be the go-to guy without Bowen.
Right. I don't mind Bryant taking 8 shots at this point in this game.
I don't at all.
In fact, he's taken 12.
Has
Couldn't
he
quite
really?
get that one to fall.
Wow.
Here's Summers. Gets to the free throw line. Kick out. Nice shot fake from Bush. Now he's trapped. Gets out of it, though, and a great finish. Man, with the number of fouls we saw early in this game, every player going up to the rim is asking for a foul on the way back down.
The refs have kind of calmed the whistle. It's been quiet here. Now they're going to let them play. They've been calling the ticky-tack stuff first, not the hard stuff. But there's a lot of contact there. There it is. Wow.
Yeah,
it's a weird game right now. Right. It's like I'm going to call the little tiny slap on the reach, but as soon as you go down there and bang, my whistle's out.
So that'll send Malachi Bryant to the free throw line here for a 1-and-1. Drills have first one. Has the most free throws made of any Pioneer so far this season. Drills, both of those. We're back within 2. Under a minute to play in half number 1. Been a back and forth contest. Lots of action in this first half. You're really interested to see what the coaches decide to do coming out of halftime. What are they going to talk about in that locker room?
Yeah, the thing about this, this kind of level, when you get this high up, there's not a whole lot of adjustments that are made, but more key focuses, right? They come into the game, focus on a couple things, and they're probably going to reiterate the exact same things when they come out here. It's very rare that you go in and say, well, we didn't expect that coming with the amount of film that these coaches watch.
Yeah, both of these coaches, they game plan for these teams specifically each week.
Yeah.
Study film, and they practice specific situations that will prepare them for the game ahead of them. So Voss is going to get called for the foul there.
I'll say this. If you're the Pioneers and you force 15 threes from Graceland, that's a good sign. Right, half their shots are threes. A team who wants to get to the paint, who wants to get easy layups, is now being forced to kind of shoot a couple.
Right.
And that's been huge for them. But on the other side, you got to hit a couple of your own. You're 3 for 12. I mean, too many capable shooters missing shots.
Yep. Hepker going to use their lose a timeout here in half number 1. Try to draw something up, get the last shot.
Let's see if we can guess one here. I'm going to go. There's a lot of time on the clock. I was going to go pistol action out of a rebound, but with 30 seconds, my guess is he holds it for the last shot, and they go some kind of flip-up screen with Caberline to get a 3 on the end with Uriah Boutte. That's my guess.
That's true. Graceland has really shut down Uriah Boutte recently. Now, he has seen the bench for a lot of, the recent minutes, but he's 10 points, 4 for 5 shooting from Boutte. Love to see him get the ball here on this last possession. That's a great call-out, Coach.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Could be wrong, but, I did spend 4 years with Hepker as a side man.
You know a thing or two about what he likes to do in these situations.
We've got a couple of situations like this we've had, But he's going to try to cut this lead down to tie it or be a 1-point game, I'll tell you that. So watch Uriah Boutte off a little dish out from Bryant on a screen that came out of nowhere from Caden.
James makes both his 1-to-1 free throws.
Let's get across.
Gonna dribble it around, trying to take the last shot. Graceland gonna try to put a little bit of pressure on.
And there's the screen. They get it to Uriah Boutte. Now there's only 10 seconds. He's gonna have to get up a shot. From 3. Come on, baby. Oh.
Too much sauce on that one, but they'll play good full-court defense, keep them from putting up any kind of shot, and that'll take us to halftime here in game number 1. It's the Graceland Yellow Jackets on top by 4 without either team really shooting all that well in half number 1. They've still got a 4-point lead. They've still got Marion Ellis leading the way with 8 points scoring. As for the Pioneers, it's been Uriah Boutte and Bryant, each with 10 apiece.
Now we'll be back here in the Cook Center. About 3 minutes left to go over some team stats and your key players from the first half and what needs to be done on both sides to make a big push here in the Cook Center. Back here in the Cook Center, there's 3 minutes left. In halftime, we're going to go over quick first-half stats. First for the teams, Graceland is finished with 35 points, shooting 40% from the field, 26.7 from the outside on 4-15 shooting. 7 of 8 from the line, 5-0 boards, and 3 turnovers. So they've done well basically everywhere except from the outside.
Right.
Where the Pioneers on the other end scored 31 on 38% shooting, 3 of 13 from the outside, totals for 23%. 57% from the free throw line of 4 of 7. 5-0 boards and 3 turnovers. So they're pretty similar stat lines, but man, You're in the Cook Center. You feel like you should get a little bit of advantage shooting-wise. They just haven't.
It's true. That's true. And one thing I do want to say really quick about the teams, Graceland is only out-rebounding MNU 21-19 right now.
Yes.
Only a +2 differential for them. That's really huge for the Pioneers. That's something they've done really well. For some individual players, Marion Ellis for the Yellow Jackets has 8 points. He's led the way scoring. And then we got Rooney Hernandez shooting the ball a lot. He's got 6 points, also leading the way with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. He has stepped up in a big way for them. As for the Pioneers, it's been the 2 playmakers, the 2 front court men leading the way. Malachi Bryant and Uriah Boutte both with 10 points. Boutte been shooting the ball extremely efficiently, 4 of 6 shooting. He's also got 2 steals as well. Going to be huge for him. It's just going to be, can someone else step up for MNU?
We talked about it so early.
Yeah, these 2 guys aren't going to win you a basketball game.
It's super hard to.
Even if they both drop 20, that's 40 points. 40 points isn't going to win you a basketball game, right?
Yeah.
Someone else has to step up. I'm looking at Landon Wagler.
Yeah.
He's a huge playmaker. Isaiah Cole, he hasn't even shot the ball yet. He's going to make a difference. He's making plays on defense, but he hasn't shot the ball yet. Elijah Voss, he's been coming off the bench, been a huge playmaker. Someone else has to step up for the Pioneers.
Yeah, and you're seeing Landon Wagler over there. He's a little hurt with his elbow. He's finicking with it every time he comes off the bench, so they're probably not that guy. And Elijah Voss, he's really played his role well. You probably don't want him to do too much more, but like you said, a guy like Isaiah Cole or Elliot Mogren or something like that, someone to provide some scoring off the bench so that way when this second unit comes in, you can continue your success.
Yep.
It just hasn't been there yet, but it's a 4-point game. You got a whole nother half coming, and who knows? We might just see another down-to-the-wire game here in the Cook Center. Feels like all of them have been that way.
Hey, makes our jobs way more entertaining.
Oh,
though.
for sure.
So much more fun. Hate doing the 30-point blowouts.
Man.
That's just, you got to fill the last 10 minutes with something.
Talking about NIL, we threw some in there earlier in the year, but stay tuned for after this game. The women's will follow. It's a flip switches here on this Monday rescheduled game. Men went first, women in the second, so they'll play following this game 20 minutes afterwards. So that'll be a good one. Our Pioneer women on a 5-game win streak. Graceland women 3-17, not doing as hot as they wish they would, but John Lewis, as he talked about in his interview with the conference, the Hart Conference is a tough conference. You never know what you're going to get out of any team.
We were just talking about those 30-point games. We might see one of those in our second game with the women, but don't switch the channel. Don't switch to a different YouTube video.
Look,
stay right here.
We'll keep you really entertained. I promise you that.
Oh, yeah.
It might not be a whole lot of basketball, but we'll keep you entertained.
Graceland getting the ball to start this one. Nice move from James, kind of stepping away. Great shot from Aaron James Jr. to kick off half number 2. Boutte off the handoff, driving up to the rim. I think Hernandez got a piece of that one.
Yeah, got a lot of contact down, so you better have. Otherwise, that should have been a foul, but it's hard to see from all the way up here.
3-pointer from James, no good. Wagler with the rebound. And Caberline will slow things down.
Bryant shot a lot this first half. 5 more than anybody else on the team at least, so it's going to be somebody else. Can they get it going?
How about Isaiah Cole? He's got the size advantage. Hernandez just waiting there. Gives it to Caberline off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Lambert.
Yeah, Isaiah Cole's got to go up there. If you got the size advantage, you're that low. Just turn and get your hook shot. That's very pretty.
James with the ball once again. He'll swing it around.
A good switchback. Very smart there.
Tay tried to jump that pass and pays for it as James is left with a fairly uncontested mid-range shot. How about a three the other way? No good.
Man, you just don't want to start getting into hero ball so early in the half. That is a decently open shot for a good shooter, but you can get so much better.
Yeah. And that one is sent away by Caden Caberline. Needed that stop a little bit of emotional support for the Pioneers.
Man, like you said, I mean, it's kind of started to fill up here. I'll give it that. The crowd's starting to fill up, but a quiet Cook Center. The bench has got to get going. Give me some energy, guys.
Lambert's going to try to drive now. They'll kick it back out. Lambert driving. Nice stop fake. Hernandez tries to put it back up. Can't get it.
Get on the ground.
Falls around his feet. Now James scoops it up. A kick out. The three-pointer is good from Josh Sanderson. A 7-0 run for the Yellow Jackets to start half number 2. Coach Hepker has seen enough. He'll stop play. Talk to his boys.
Yeah, that is a tough start to the second half. You can see it on both ends. Offensively, it's been too much slow iso-ball, hero ball. We got to get the actions going. And then when your initial action doesn't work, let's go .5 basketball and get to the next one. Caden Caberline's got to come out and sugar more. They've got to get some backdoor cuts, get some easy ones. But defensively, you can't not get that ball. I mean, that ball's been on the ground for 5 seconds.
Right.
And it wasn't 5 seconds later until somebody else dove on it. So it's just tough for the Pioneers coming to the half. The first 5 minutes of the second half, always huge. And Graceland Yellow Jackets take huge advantage.
We talked about, at halftime, how coaches, they don't really make changes at the half. They make emphasis.
Yes.
I have a feeling Todd Lawrenson emphasized getting inside. Because all those buckets were created on drives, shooting at the paint. Obviously they had the three. That was after an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
After a missed layup. They're getting in the paint.
They had 19 points in the paint at half, but half their shots were threes, which means inside the paint, they were super, super efficient.
Yep.
Why not go back to it?
That's true.
You might not be getting the foul call, but you're getting shots you want to get. So, smart play by Graceland to keep attacking it, and then they hit a big three right there to go along with it. And
shots in the paint also are an advantage because if you miss it, you got an extra player there to rebound. You got the shooter that's able to rebound his own miss. Caberline couldn't quite get the hook shot there. Just cannot take the lid off the basket to open up half number 2.
And when your offense isn't going, you got to have your defense lead to your offense. Get a turnover, get a board, and get out in fast break. And there's 2 open of a 3 right there. Got lucky.
Limbs out. And looks like they're going to get Rudy Hernandez on that foul call.
Yeah, we haven't quite seen physicality yet come back in the second half like I thought we would, especially the way they didn't call some of those inside the paint. But I'm guessing it's coming.
Caberline able to get down on the block. Kick to Isaiah Cole. There's some physicality, but cannot get the finish.
It's just not great shots. They're good shots. They're okay shots. It's just not great. Let's create some action, guys.
You can find great shots if you're patient, if you keep the offense moving, stay patient. Looks like they're going to call Wagler with a push out. Push James out of bounds. It's going to be a foul called against him.
Yeah, tough call. It's going to reset the shot clock. It's going to give Graceland a good opportunity. Don't let them score easy here on a BOB.
James going to get it off the dribble handoff. Caberline able to poke it away. Zay ends up with it. But Graceland quick in transition defense. Mulgren's got a 3. It's good. They're going to call it a 2. His foot was on the line. but a huge basket to give the Pioneers some momentum here in half number 2.
Just like we talked about, if you get a turnover, you get a bucket, you can get in transition. That's exactly where you want to be, and that's, oh, wow. They call a foul there on Malachi Bryant, and I don't know how much contact there was. It looked like it just fell over, but like we said, if you can force turnovers or hold them to one shot and then push the ball in transition, where the Pioneers notoriously all along, they have been very, very good, then you're going to score points, and they just haven't done that so far in the game, but specifically in the second half.
Going to kick out to Sanderson, trying another three. It's good. Josh Sanderson, his second three-pointer of the game. Had 2 fouls early, so was taken out for most of the first half. Here he is showing his three-point ability in half number 2. Graceland in the zone defense. Bryant trying to dissect it. Going to give it to Mogren. Working on Sanderson. Now Isaiah Cole. 3 seconds to shoot. Got to find something. Nice pass to Blakeney. Couldn't quite get it to go.
Man.
Just missed it. It's a great shot.
Yeah, good hustle as well by Blakeney. He's very athletic and gets up there and just can't quite finish.
And now MNU has to get a couple of stops on defense. You cannot let this cold streak on offense turn into a 20-point game. Hernandez wide open, cannot make it.
Just hasn't found his shot from the outside at all, but he continues to try to find it. Thankfully, they have a 12-point lead, and it's not going to matter too much right now.
Olgren gets it poked away, but he's able to get it back.
Plenty of time.
It's a great shot and a great putback, and they're going to get a foul called.
And that's going to send us to our first media. So it's 45-33 here in the Cook Center. The Pioneers down 12. Can they find a way to respond here in the next 15 minutes, make this a close one? We'll see. Back here in the Cook Center, your score 45-13 as Pioneers are at the line with a chance to cut it down to 10. Isaiah Cole getting his first opportunities in the line. He hasn't been very aggressive offensively, but he finds his way on a good putback. If he can get going, along with Uriah Boutte and Malachi Bryant, would be big.
It's a lid on that basket. No, I'm telling you.
Oh, man. Somebody go over there. Get the rim just measured or leveled or something.
Maybe that's why Graceland wasn't making those shots. There it is. Zay breaks the lid off. Gets his first point of this one.
And Pioneers come out in the press. That's smart. Try to slow them down. At least they can't score quick.
Now James will take the ball, set up on offense for Graceland.
Yeah, it's going back to Hernandez where they hoped.
Yeah, that's going to be an offensive foul. Going to be on Aaron James Jr.
Yeah, he's just not fully set there as they try to get it to him. stakes the hips out. Malachi Bryant does a good job of selling it, does a little bit of acting. If you didn't know, sports is about 90% athleticism, about 10% acting.
Oh, yeah.
And it depends on the sport. Soccer might be a little more, but there's a little bit of acting that goes along with it. Put these guys in the play.
Just know, Frank, you're just getting us ready for the World Cup this
Oh,
summer.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Looks like they wanted a foul call. They say it was all ball, so it'll still be MNU basketball. Should be.
So,
I mean, they can't not call the foul and then say MNUS touched it.
this is where
something happened.
they missed. They missed the call.
Yeah.
It was obviously a foul. So they say, you know what, we'll give them the ball back. We're not going to give them free throws because it's too late. But we'll give them the ball back. But they're going to review it now.
Yeah, they're at least looking at it. They'll catch their mistake. Let's see if we can get a nice look at it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that's a lot of
He's got
arm. The question is, I don't know at this level if you can call a foul off of a review. I don't know if it's just you can look at because they're challenging the touch. Can you call a foul off of the touch review?
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not sure. At the NBA, at the D1 level, that is the case.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the refs can get it right here and just switch and be like,
Right.
hey, look, he got fouled. But I'm not sure if that's even possible.
Let's see it.
Yeah, it's a very easy call.
Yeah. Just missed that one. I will say I have a lot more respect for officials now. I had to ref intramural basketball a couple Wednesdays ago. Man, it's a lot harder than it looks. You got to give the Zebras some credit.
Let me tell you this. I did 3 years of reffing intramural basketball as a manager because they asked, hey, we need people to come in here. Just like these guys think it's a foul every time, so do a lot of students.
Yeah.
And when you get out there and you're actually doing it yourself, you're like,
Right.
oh, shoot. I could call something on every play.
That's true.
Or I could call something on nothing. It's like, how
Yeah.
how picky do you want to get? So it is a tough job.
They have to, right? You kind of have to set a standard, right? Because
Exactly.
in the first 5 minutes, you kind of get a feel.
Yep.
In this case, there were a lot of fouls in the first
There
5
was.
minutes, so players kind of backing off. Okay, we'll shoot the 3 more. And then there were no whistles for 7 minutes?
Yeah. Yep.
And then they're kind of calling fouls. Who knows, man?
That's my biggest thing as a ref is if you don't want to call that call, don't call it.
Right.
But be consistent throughout my game so I can know what to tell my players, so my players can know what they can and can't
Exactly.
do. But
See
man,
some consistency.
it's a tough job, and there's a reason there's a shortage, guys, because nobody wants to get screamed at every time they go out and do their job.
Yeah.
Let's see here. They're looking at it again. They huddled up looking like they were gonna be done. And this will tell us a lot because if they don't call a foul here, that does tell us obviously they can't switch it.
Right.
Because I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it was off Graceland last. It looks like it was off Mogren's
Right.
shot. But
I think the shot was affected because
correct.
his forearm got hit.
So how do you call this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can't switch it, do you say, okay, well, you still got hit? I don't know.
It got so bad in intramurals, I had to say, I didn't see it. You just got to shoot for the foul. You shoot a free throw. If you make it, you guys get the ball.
Oh, man. I remember
It's
one
rough,
time,
man.
me and my roommate, Christo Beeren, were reffing a game. It was pretty early in the year. And Chris calls. It was a bad call. I just say that. It was a very bad call. And they're all yelling at me, and I'm like, look, I don't know what I can do. The guy throws the ball. I got to tee up a guy. I'm like, look, you're throwing the ball. You're screaming. You're kicking things. Like, it's a bad call, but, Yeah, there it is. Okay, so they can't switch the call, obviously, to a foul. That's very obviously a foul. But because it didn't come off of, or it didn't get hit off of Graceland last, they have to overturn it.
Right.
So
it's a very unfortunate sequence for MNU. I don't know if you guys could hear Coach Epker voicing his opinion, but we could certainly hear it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Going to find a three-pointer way off the mark, and they're going to get a foul on Camille Domingo.
Good hustle by Elijah Voss to get that rebound. Not very often at this level that you see a shot go off the side of the rim, but it does now. So just an 11-point game. Still plenty of time, guys.
Malachi Bryant, he's played most of this game. He'll try a three. No good.
Just
Domingo with
can't
the rebound.
find the bottom of the net. I mean, he's just been struggling. Try to get to the paint, maybe get a couple free throws, see it go in.
Now Bush tries to work inside, and that's going to fall. Man, it's the shots that MNU has taken that just barely rim out, and Graceland's shots are just barely rolling in.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the way they fall, though. How can MNU respond? Still got plenty of time in this one. Only down 13, 12 and a half minutes to go.
Yeah, thank you. They haven't called that a lot tonight. But now they do. It's harder to talk about. Honestly, you probably don't call that in a game at this part because you haven't called it. But now they're starting to call the push. They see the knee come up. Right there, the knee's up, and they're going to say he's pushing, which is the foul. But how many times have we seen that on both ends, you know?
Yeah. It's 3 fouls on Josh Sanderson now. So coach is going to pull him. Not too concerned yet. They want him just in case something happens. Wagler will try a 3. He's fouled again from beyond the arc. Landon Wagler had the 4-point play earlier. Now he's got a chance at 3 more free throws.
Yeah, I thought maybe for a second we were going to see 2 in one game. I don't know if we've ever had that here in the Cook Center. But
especially from the same player.
Yeah.
So here's 3 free throws coming up for Wagler.
I will tell you, with this crowd, it is much quieter on a free throw than it usually is.
You could hear a pin drop. That's why I kind of have to whisper.
Yeah, it's like commentating golf out here, you know? He makes the second one. But yeah, I feel like a little like in the green, rolls down the green, goes in. Okay, they're in the hole for a little birdie.
Wagler teeing up from the free throw line and drills it.
Right down the middle. You'll love to see that shot. All right, now
Look at that. We're getting everyone ready for the Masters. We're getting everyone ready for the World Cup. It's great sports here.
Man, it's an exciting time of year. March Madness is not too far on the corner.
World Baseball Classic. I'm excited for that, man. Love that tournament.
We have the Super Bowl, but like, you know, you see the teams.
Yeah, Patriots, Seahawks. We've seen too many times.
That one is a turnover as he gets 3 seconds into the paint. 10-point game for the Pioneers. Garrett Redwine. Yeah, go ahead.
He's checked in, finally giving Bryant a break. He's played a lot of this game. Malachi Bryant has logged 26 minutes already.
Give it to him.
Boutte off the handoff is good. Uriah Boutte, that shot is pure.
And they cut the lead down under 10 for the first time in a long time. But can Pioneers get a stop? And that's a wide open shot, and they don't take it.
Yeah.
And they're already. No, I'm sorry, that's the other side. I was going to say they're in the bonus. It's a rusty a little bit.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll be in the bonus, though, on the next foul. But, yeah, Landon Walker just late on that pass to Ellis. And usually on defense, if you're late to a play, you're going to get called with a foul.
And honestly, probably okay with that because he was going to get a free chance at the rim.
That's true.
As the Pioneers jump into a zone here.
James in the corner. Nice shot fake.
He held down. That's nice. Hep wants to travel. He did. He hold his foot down. It's a really good move.
Right, going all the way into the paint. Try to put up a shot and gets it to go. Garrett Redwine with a nice bucket.
Yeah, Garrett Redwine, haven't seen much of him so far this year, but he does have some minutes. If you don't know his game, that is it.
Yeah.
He's going to get to his midi, pull up with a high hand, and make it very efficiently, as well as just run the offense as a good distributor.
It's just his 3rd bucket of the season. Ellis lost the handle on that one. It's a rare Graceland turnover.
And there again, Garrett Redwine on the defensive end. Sticks up to the bigger body and takes one to the chest, makes him fly out. And their coach is not happy.
Pioneers able to fight off the rough start. They're back within 7. Got ourselves a game in the Cook Center. Heating up when it's cold outside. Caberline working on Hernandez. Senses the double team, tries to get it up, but Hernandez tips it. All 6'10" needed to block that one. Bush lost the dribble. Now he'll kick it out to Ellis. Gets it back.
Yeah, good switch there.
Ellis, 8 seconds to shoot. Hernandez is going to try to drive. Going to try to shoot. It's a shocker. James going to end up with the rebound. Tries to break out.
3 seconds. Wow.
And they'll finally give him the 3 seconds call.
He got the rebound with 20 seconds reset, and there's 15 seconds. I'm just saying, I don't know how many seconds 5 is, but 5 is 5 seconds.
You don't need the math major to tell you that one. That 5 is more than 3 seconds. You're right, Coach.
Well, we're here in our second media of the second half, 49-42. The Pioneers starting to figure it out here.
Yeah.
Like we said, it starts on the defensive end, and they're getting stops, and when they're coming to the other end, now we're starting to see the ones that kind of dribbled out and kind of fall back in. So can the Pioneers keep up the physicality, keep up the pace, and continue to push against a Graceland team who's just as beat up as we are?
Right, and how about in this second half, we talked about Malachi Bryant and Uriah Boutte combining for 20 points in the first half. They've only got 3 combined points in this one.
Yeah.
Just Uriah Boutte's 3. So it's been everyone else stepping up. Landon Wagler's been a key contributor. Caden Caberline. Garrett Redwine with that shot. It's been other guys that have been there.
Yeah, we talked about it right in the first half. We said somebody's got to step up. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be one person. Maybe if the entire of the bench comes and shows up, you don't need one person to kind of be your carry man, and that makes it so much more dangerous as well. Now, this is exactly like we talked about happening on the bench. This is the conversation we know is happening. There's 10 minutes left, fellas. You're down 7. At 5 minutes left, you have to be down 4, all right? And then we can cut it from there. But I love Coach having his energy, and he's a math guy. If you're just like you, he's a math guy.
Oh, yeah. Need to have a discussion sometime. Here's a 3 from Zay. Just a bit strong, but a nice rebound from Boutte. He'll try the fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by Ellis.
No point in fading right there when there's nobody in front of you. Just go up. Ooh, travel.
Bush trying the contested 3. No good. Boutte with another rebound. Man, he's been busy on the boards. Gets the screen from Caberline. They'll kick it back out. Lots of action here. Zay's going to get inside and took too many steps. Lost the pivot foot. That's only the 4th Pioneer turnover, though, in this game. Something that has been a struggle for the Pioneers all season. Man, they've taken great care of the basketball.
Yeah, and you knew that coming into this game, facing a top 20 team in the nation, you have to. And they've done a good job just making a single play. Just whether that ball can get in the rim at this point.
I mean, shoot.
49 and 8 minutes left is very, very good.
Yeah. Graceland been shooting the ball at 41%. MNU has only been shooting at 32%. And they're going to get Blakeney on the foul.
Man, felt like a lot of ball. See here on the replay. Good pass. No look. Oh, my homie. Yeah, that one's an interesting call there.
Didn't know we had Chris Collinsworth up in the booth.
Every once in a while you got to pull it out. Here's a guy. Yeah. That's all I got to go. Forced to miss. That's all I needed.
There you go. Doing your job.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not even me. We got Ryan Robinson down there, the excellent whooper.
Yeah.
If you've never met him, you probably will. Just come to a game.
I called a game with him last year, man. That was a fun game.
So much fun.
Love calling it with Ryan. Him and his dad, diehard Pioneer fans.
Yes, every game. I mean, away games, home games.
Monday games at 2:30 after a snowstorm.
Doesn't matter.
Boutte from the elbow, can't get it to fall. Just a tough afternoon shooting for the Pioneers. Still an 8-point game, though. 8 minutes left. You're a math guy. You got to get 1 point back every minute.
Yep, there it is. Love the math. Love the math.
Hernandez got none of that one, but Lamberth is sitting on the other end cherry picking. He'll put it back up with the right hand.
He's going to want the assist on that one.
Yeah.
Knowing Chad Jenkins, he won't give it to him.
Voss from the wing. It's good. Elijah Voss, his second three-pointer of the game, and he is fired up.
You love to see it. Snow 2-2-1 representing it again. Elijah Voss killing it from the outside.
Pioneers need some energy on defense. Bush will try a three. He responds. What a shot from Carson Bush.
30-second timeout called. I'm not sure which team. We're all trying to figure it out. Graceland calls the timeout there. All right. 45-55. So, yeah, you can't leave Carter Bush like that wide open. Look at the celebration. He knew he was hitting it. That's one of the best shooters in the conference. So, just got to be more aware of where you're at.
Exactly. And Todd Lawrenson, coach for the Yellow Jackets, kind of sensed a little bit of momentum for MNU after a huge three from Voss. A lot of energy on defense, but a great response from his graduate guard, Carson Bush. Still wants the timeout, though. Interested to see, do they play man or zone here in the last few minutes of this one?
Yeah, my guess is they stick with this super heavy gap man, so it kind of feels like a zone when you get into that ISO situation, but then they're going to collapse back out.
Gotcha.
And that's kind of the scheme that versus the Pioneers has been successful so far in multiple of these games.
55-45, 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, here's the heavy gap.
Blakeney is strong on the inside, getting around Hernandez and puts it up with the right hand.
That is his best move. He gets that elbow just slightly around, turns you, gets right to the rim. It's hard to see if you're a ref.
Great defense inside from Voss. Bryant gets the takeaway and lays it up and in. Voss to Bryant. Nothing prettier than that.
And just like that, we're a 6-point game, 2 possessions. Pioneers starting to figure it out, coming off the turnover.
And this smaller capacity crowd starting to get a little bit loud here in the Cook Center. Sensing the energy change. Blakeney trying to poke the ball away.
Yes.
And Hernandez just lost the handle.
Look, the Graceland doesn't turn it over much, so the way they've been handling the ball in the second half has been very surprising, but they've had a lot of struggles holding on to it. The Pioneers just haven't taken much advantage, and it feels like now they're starting to figure it out. It's starting to get fast break opportunities. If they can get a shot here, you're talking about a 4 to 3-point game.
Yeah, the Pioneers turn it over around 11 times a game. This one only 4. And they force Graceland to turn it over 9 times. Bryant trying to get to the hoop, but it's blocked. And a foul is called. That one's going to be on Michael Lambert.
Yeah, they're going to call it on the offense or the defensive rebound here. You can see Elijah Voss right there. Gets a very, very good Gortat screen, and he gets shoved in the back. So he's going to go to the line.
There you go.
Shooting well. They call it 2. I think it's 1-1. Oh, but he went for the putback. All right.
Fair enough. This is only Voss's 3rd trip to the free throw line all season. 3 for 4 up to this point, now 4 for 5.
Yeah, and you're totally okay with him at the line. He's a very, very good shooter. He's just not somebody who's going to drive to the line and get to the basket very often.
Yeah. Down to a 5-point game. The Pioneers have it in them to make a comeback. And they're going to get Mogren on a foul off the ball. To be honest, I wasn't really looking on that side of the court.
Yeah.
Didn't see what happened.
His player was coming off the screen. Bush coming off the screen, so he holds them. Wasn't prepared for it, even though it looked like they practiced the play. So just a miscommunication by the freshman. Not quite remembering the scouting report here.
Here's Trey Summers. Hasn't seen a lot of action in the second half. They give it up to Bush, who drives all the way. High layup is no good. Bryant trying to go back. Graceland, they're so good at this transition defense. That's
Yeah.
something that Coach Hepker loves out of his Pioneer teams, but Graceland has put a stop to that.
It's been so beautiful the way they've been able to mix the offensive rebounding and also the transition defense, and it's equated to a 5-point lead so far.
Bryant from the wing. Boom! Shakalaka, what a three from Malachi Bryant. It's a 2-point game.
Big man on campus, showing up when you need him. He hasn't been hot lately in the second half, but he figures out a way to make one there. Oof, man. And that's going to be the media, 55-53 as we go to our last media half. Pioneers starting to figure out here with a huge shot from Malachi Bryant.
Wow.
Man.
Coach Hepker needs to watch himself, though. He was yelling a lot. It's not want to
I'll
give
tell you
Grayson
what.
some free throws or anything.
Both these coaches have forgot what a coach's box is. I'm seeing their coach all the way out. I mean, he's over here in our letters past Rocky Lamar. Hep's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a stink. If we're not going to use it, guys, let's just get it off the court. You know what I mean?
Come on.
But you love to see the passion from the two of these guys. Yeah. But, yeah, you can't let this become now it's a tight game and I get teed up. That could be the 2 points that decide this.
You got two different kinds of coaches, right? You got Coach Hep screaming, yelling, all kinds of energy, and then you got, like, the San Antonio Spurs Coach Popovich telling the crowd to calm down. Let's not yell at the refs, guys.
Yeah, let's be nice. let's be cordial. Look,
great.
Here in the heart, we do strive for integrity, responsibility, respect, sportsmanship, solution. But that doesn't mean we stand for injustice. All right, we cannot let refs decide these games here with these late game fouls.
Right.
So, but you also know you have to understand the severity of the situation. We're like the Pioneers have been in so many close games.
Yep.
So far this season, in the last 2 years, that Hep just knows, like, man, this is where it's gonna go.
This matters.
We got it locked in. Like, there's been too many of them gone the other way.
Both teams now in the bonus for the final 5 minutes. 55-53. We've been treated to a fun one.
Yes. Travel.
Hernandez gets inside. And they're going to get Caberline on that one. Say pushing off the back. So Hernandez will have some 1-and-1 free throws.
Yeah, you saw the extension there in the replay, and it's just enough for the ref to call it. It is 1-and-1. Hernandez can't get an outside shot. Can he hit a free throw? And he does. One thing I'm kind of intrigued at, looking at the way they've matched up the last couple times, and they did it again coming out here. We've got Bush and Mogren guarding each other. There should be some kind of a mismatch there, right? But the Pioneers not taking advantage of it yet. But the Pioneers are going with a very, very big lineup too. So
Hernandez drills them both. Have to assume Malachi Bryant will be playing the rest of these final 5 minutes.
Yep.
He is a workhorse for Coach Hepker. Caberline inside. So I was watching Texas Tech play this weekend against Houston. Big win for them. Caberline drills it from the Heart of America logo. But Texas Tech, their head coach, man, they do not play any bench players.
No.
The starters, they play the whole way, and that's something Malachi Bryant has gotten used to doing here his senior year.
And to do it with such a fast-paced team as we are in the Pioneers, it's very impressive, the conditioning that you have to have. Especially at a point guard where you're running the offense. Mentally, it's exhausting. Look at that pass.
Oh, great feed. Moultrie all the way.
That's exactly what you want to see. You saw the point guard vision all the way down the court. He was looking at a Mogren with a great run off the rebound. And that's some Utah basketball here in the Cook Center. Tie game.
57-57. Oh, great cut by Bush. That's too easy.
Yeah, you saw that one coming. He's been a little glitchy all day, and he finally gets one of those back cuts to go. Doesn't that deflate the crowd right there?
Yeah. Bryant working around his defender. Gets it inside to Caberline. And a foul is called.
Yeah, it's bails Caden Cabral and the Pioneers out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He really didn't have anything going, and Caden Cabral hasn't had a whole lot of success versus Hernandez one-on-one. So, but can Caden Cabral hit his free throws? It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle this year, to say the least, at the free throw line.
Got a couple of big ones right here. Michael Lamberth is checked back in for the Yellow Jackets with 4 fouls.
Can't get that first one, so it's going to go back to Graceland ball. Just a 2-point game, plenty of time in 3 minutes.
Nice move by Sanderson and a great cut by James. In MNU, they just tied it. Now it's back to a 4-point game. Graceland will use their 3rd timeout with just under 3 minutes to go.
Just a shifty move there from Malachi Bryant to get the easy bucket. And that's 2 of them. You have a tie game, you allow a back cut, and then you allow a guy coming off a screen and you get a layup. It just can't happen in this tight of a game. But thankfully for the Pioneers, you got plenty of time to respond here.
They're right there. They are right there.
What a huge win this would be. You talk about quad wins. Obviously, Graceland was a quad 1 team in the RPI. So a quad 1 win, the first quad 1 win for the Pioneers this season would be massive in their RPI rankings and their strength of schedule as well.
Graceland leading the Heart of America Conference right now. They are 11-1. They were undefeated in conference play for a long time.
Yeah, they were.
Finally got dropped a couple weeks ago. He loses that one. Comes Graceland the other way, and they are going to be smart and kind of slow down, try to drain this clock out. Ellis goes up and is fouled. They're going to get Elijah Voss on that one. So Marion Ellis will go to the free throw line once again. He's shot a lot of free throws in this one. It's 4 of 6 up to this point.
Yeah, it's been huge. Like I said, they get to the free throw line a lot, and he's been the main contributor tonight.
Cook Center crowd gets loud, but it doesn't affect Ellis as he drills the first. They got Mogren checking in for this next offensive possession. I assume Isaiah Cole will head back in.
Yeah.
The next defensive chance that they get.
Yeah, we'll play a little offense, defense here the last 2.5 minutes.
Gets that one to fall. Lucky bounce from Ellis. 63-57, under 2.5 to go. And they're just going to foul Caberline.
Hack a Shack in the NAI level. Interesting.
That's the second personal, 9th team foul.
And unfortunately, this might mean Caden Caberline gets to see a lot of the bench the rest of this game, because this is a very good strategy for a guy who's shooting like 40% from the free throw line. Yeah.
He still can't find it. He's 0 for 4 in this one. Graceland
struggling.
He's going to get a free offensive possession here.
Turnover.
Great takeaway, though. Caberline gives it up to Bryant. Will set a screen. From the elbow, Zay just too strong. Caberline is fighting for that one. And it's going to be a defensive foul.
It's going to send him back to the line.
Well, this is their 10th, though, so he should get 2 free throws now.
Yes.
He'll get 2 free throws now. Doesn't need to make the first one.
Man, just hit these, cut it to 4, give yourself a chance.
Come on, Cade.
You just can't find the bottom of the rim. Oh, my goodness.
It's one of the worst feelings as a player.
And you know he wants it so badly.
That one is no good. Hernandez with the rebound. Now under 2 minutes to play. No one on Sanderson in the corner. Finally, Bryant's going to get to him. Bush thought about a three. Instead goes inside, pretty much uncontested, and he gets the and one.
Top at number 33, Elijah Boss. That's his third personal.
Yeah, this is
Man.
just been a rough finish.
Yeah, you were right. I mean, you were tied 57 all, and it's just been all Graceland at this last minute and a half.
And you were right. Here's Caberline hitting the bench. Obviously very frustrated with himself. Mulgren gets the rebound. It's an 8-point game with a minute and a half left to go. Pioneers have to work quick. Still time, though. Graceland playing nice perimeter defense, contesting every shot. Bryant gets to the elbow, drills it. It's a 6-point game, and Coach Epker will use the timeout quickly. So MNU still in this one, 65-59. A 2-possession game with 1:18 to go. Got to find a way to make a few stops on defense, though. And also Graceland has a couple of players in foul trouble now. Lamberth with 4 fouls and Sanderson with 4 fouls. Those are two of their better shooters, so you'd love to get the opportunity to take them off the floor late in this game. Malachi Bryant has led the way for the Pioneers with 15 points. Uriah Boutte with 13. Excuse me, Malachi Bryant's got 17 points. On 7 of 18 shooting, he has seen the majority of the shots for the Pioneers in this one. So 65-59. Graceland with the ball. Pioneers with the full court press. Graceland's able to break it, though. And there's Lamberth going all the way and one. Foul is called on Makai Blakeney, and that might have just been the dagger. Chance at a 3-point play here for Micah Lamberth.
And it's just been like the Pioneer season. Just, you're right there, you're 67. You're tied all 57, and now you get down, and you're down 8 with a minute left. It's
an 11-2 run for the Yellow Jackets in the last 4 minutes of this game. That's the difference. Wagler, a 3 in the corner, short. Cole with the rebound. Got to get another shot up quickly. Boutte driving, gets it to go. MNU not fouling yet. And it looks like Todd Lawrenson will call his last time out for Graceland.
Timeout, Graceland.
Yeah, it's going to be a full timeout for Graceland, so a 7-point game with 41.1. Just like we've seen down in Lawrence, this Cook Center's got a little magic in it.
That's true.
Cook Center's had some crazy games here. Think back to the Rocky Lamar days. We saw some crazy shots from Adam Hepker back in his big run in 07. So there's plenty of opportunity here, but it's going to have to be turnovers most likely. And where you're going to see it. Pioneers then have to go hit shots.
Right.
And it's just not been the case so far in the second half. It's been, absolute lit on the rim, shooting now 40% from the field, but there was a while where it was like 20. So they got a hot streak, but it was rough.
And also not the greatest shooting from beyond the arc either.
No.
Just 6 of 21 for the Pioneers, which isn't very typical for them. 28%. Usually Pioneers shooting around 37% from beyond the arc.
Like we talked about before the game, you knew they were going to have opportunities. They're going to be heavy in the gap. They're going to go no middle. And it's going to be spray out. Where you said somebody's going to have to hit shots, and unfortunately for the Pioneers, it just hasn't been that so far. Landon Wagler struggled a little bit from the outside. I haven't seen a whole lot of Isaiah Cole. Elliot Mogren, I don't know if he's taken too many from the outside. So Elijah Voss was big, but look, it takes a whole team to win a game like this versus a top 20 team.
42 seconds on the clock. Have to think MNU is going to foul immediately, and that's what Isaiah Cole does. They foul Michael Lambert. Well, if you're going to pick anyone to foul, this is your guy.
Yeah.
Michael Lambert only shoots 42% from the charity stripe.
I was kind of surprised they got that ball into him so fast. I mean, you would have thought, let me get it to my best shooter, so they foul right away, but
Lambert able to knock down the first, though.
You'd have to go back and look at a couple of last past years to fully know, but it could be one of those cases just having a tough year from the line, not really a bad shooter. So he gets both to go there. So it's a 9-point game in 40 seconds. This is where you get into your pistol action.
Need some threes. There's a 2 from Isaiah Cole. And Coach Hepker will use a timeout. So it's a 7-point game now, 31 seconds. They still just need to foul Graceland immediately. I think that's the play.
Yeah, it's a 7-point game. You hope for a couple misses, maybe a turnover. If you can get a trap, it's one trap, and then it's a foul. But you're running out of time here, 31.4. Neither team has a timeout the rest of the way, so Hep won't be able to draw up something if they get deep here.
Looking at Graceland's shooters, Josh Sanderson's their best free throw shooter. He shoots 86% from the line, so they're probably going to try to get him the ball. Carson Bush also shoots the free throw very well. Trey Summers, another good free throw shooter. So I'll be interested to see who they try to get the ball into on these next few inbound plays that they'll have.
Yeah, I mean, as much as there's been a couple guys you probably pick on, they're 15 of 18 from the free throw line so far tonight. It's just been unreal. It's been super efficient. I mean, talking about a 6-point swing there. If you get those 6 points back,
right?
I mean, you miss 9 points to the line, you get half those.
Yep.
Talk about a different game here. So the Pioneers, it feels like every time you kind of watch their game, you're like, okay, there's a lot that did go wrong, but there's a lot they can learn from what's happening. But it's just, when do you put it together? You know, like this talented group, they know what they need to do. It's just sometimes there's just stretches where they just can't execute, and it just costs them every time.
But playing this well against this talented team
just shows you.
This team has some fight. This team is really good, and they've got 4 big games coming up. 2 of them are going to be at home, going to be right here on Pioneer Sports Network on YouTube. Don't want to miss those. But again, they go to Baker this Wednesday in 2 days. That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Should be an interesting game. Then you got Missouri Baptist. They're a very good team. They'll be here on Saturday. But then 2 big ones versus Park and then at Culver Stockton. Those 2 games, Park and Culver Stockton, they're so close to MNU in the standings. And if you can get those wins, then you get the head-to-head advantage.
Yeah,
you get tiebreaker. It kind of acts like 2 games in the standings. And Baker is also really close to MNU in the standings. So lots of big games coming up for the Pioneers. They can still fight their way into the conference tournament. Absolutely. 6-point game, 20 seconds left. They get it into Ellis, and they're going to foul him. Try to go for the trap, but since too much time was ticking off the clock.
Yeah. It's Jim Smith. Hopefully he's okay. I just got hit a little bit there. Beloved Jim Smith. Six-point game here. 71-65. Pioneers need a 3. I mean, they've had 2 good layups, get some scores in, and they cut 1 point off of a missed free throw. But it's got to be a 3 at this point. There's 17 seconds left.
Going to need some misses from Marion Ellis. He's a 73% free throw shooter this season.
Yeah, and he's done well tonight, 6 of 8. There's one.
Short on the first.
Who knows here? I'm starting to feel a little tingling here to Cook Center Magic.
No timeouts left, so Hepker can't stop the clock after a made bucket. Or after a rebound, can't advance the ball. Makes the second one. It's a 7-point game.
Smart move right there by Graceland. If you get a sub in on that second one, you stop and at least get your defense set.
Yep. Gotta hustle. Trying to go quickly. Bryant has to chuck one up. Susan Espute. It's no good.
And no good, but they get the ball back. So with 4.6 seconds, down 7. Yeah, not very high. And they're going to he's asking for a challenge.
Oh,
well, there's 4.6 seconds left. And fortunately at this level, there is no challenges. So you can ask for a review, but there is no official challenges. Come on, you're right. Hit one.
Just a bit strong. Lambert comes down with it. And that's the ball game, folks. Graceland with their 12th conference win of the season. They improved to 18-3 overall. They get a 72-65 win over your MNU Pioneers.
Yeah, stay tuned. Right after this, the girls' game will be featured. They're on a 5-game win streak, so we'll see if they can continue this success and make us an even match on the day. We'll see you in 15 to 20 minutes.